Okay, this is the fourth time making this video. A little over 2 years ago, my dad asked me to go look at a marketplace find. After a couple hours of driving, we reached our destination, and we were looking at a purple 1990s Ford Bronco. It was a nice truck in theory, but, well, it clearly had been used as a mud truck. There was grass ripped around the axles. I was able to touch the carpet from underneath, and every single panel had been ripped off and put back on in order to sell it. The vehicle was a crank but no start, which we assumed had happened from being dunked into, well, a river. On our way out there, we saw a bright red truck sticking out of the weeds, and we decided to go back and see if we could figure out what was going on with it. So, after coming back, we were able to talk to the owner. He was a nice man, but a little bit standoffish due to some others who weren't really friendly before. He walked us over to his barn and showed us where he had a stash of 70s Denside trucks. What we were able to rescue was a 1978 f250 supercab camper special long bed with a 460 automatic. Not too shabby. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Bertha. Alright. Dad, what do we got?
Play toy.
We got a play toy.
2-wheel drive heavy duty S play toy.
Dad.
Put the flags on the front of.
Dad needs a daily, and met a nice old man who has these at an undisclosed location. And we're working on the 79 f250 camper special custom.
They're in hiding in New York State.
Yeah. But
Are you kidding me? Yeah, I charge for a little bit. Truck over here. Truck cables on.
someone be your camera off.
What do you mean?
Alright. Ryan, say hi. You're on the channel now.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, barn find. Apparently the guy's a Junkyard Digs fan. Shout out to Junkyard Digs. We're gonna get it running, and we're gonna pick it up Friday and then drive it home. Yeah, truck's a little sick. Copyright. Truck's battery ain't too happy. Trying not to film this guy's house. Oh, dear Jesus. I swear I'm in New York, but I may as well be in like Iowa. Holy hell.
You know why? Because that truck's better. Because we used to have almost identical trucks. So they used to say, well, his was brand new and mine wasn't. I used to go, you know what?
Someone want to film it? No.
Well, started trying cranking.
Didn't like the jump box.
Didn't like the jump box, but she did start trying to start.
Our $2.50 50-cent jump box.
I got that at estate sale on a Sunday.
Hmm? Hmm?
You know they ain't gonna like that.
It won't make that noise. Move the shit out of it.
Hold on.
Why are we?
I don't think we're gonna get much out of that battery. Hey, get the battery. Yeah. I said, go get the battery out of your truck. See that high out over now?
It's foot operated.
Go ahead.
I didn't shut it off.
No, you're kidding me.
Sit rep, I just killed the battery in the truck. Make sure you hook them up right, please.
Really?
I don't want to buy an ECU.
I just hooked them up the way you just had them hooked up.
Oh, that should be fine. Hey, hook the jump box to that battery and my
How about new, you crazy Dutch bastard?
truck. Jump.
Hold on.
Truck's fine. Battery is not. Damn it.
Split in half. Yeah, that one ain't never gonna start. If I try it, I'll give it a try.
Get your money shot on that.
Oh, yeah. Well, that ain't gonna work. It's fucked.
Yeah, probably. Bring it epoxy with you. JB Webb.
Ryan said we get some epoxy.
We just hook the jumper cables up?
I don't know if you can. You mean from your truck to negative and positive?
Straight to the negative and positive.
The cable on the truck?
Yeah.
You can try it. I don't know whether... If that jump box has got any power at all, you could hook that to it and put the jump on the...
I mean, it's showing full.
Where'd you learn that trick anyhow?
What trick?
That's how we used to get home when the alternators were bad.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you just connect them together?
No. You just get them started with the jumper cables and make sure they don't touch. Tape around them, drive it home.
Do you even have, like, lights or anything?
I knew you should have been a fucking battery.
Cheap ass.
That's a $1,000
Pumping up the oil.
You smell the oil, I think. Alright.
Ready?
Contact.
Alright guys, so my dad is on vacation right now. He had his 6th heart attack, and this is, I guess, like one of his dream trucks he's been trying to get for years. We finally found this nice gentleman and purchased the truck. Only thing he wishes is to remain anonymous. He doesn't want to be all over, so we will respect his wishes. One of the things he was telling us was that since we had stopped and come over to see him, instead of just breaking into the barn, he was willing to talk to us. So they're still out there. You just got to be nice and diligent and, you know, remember, these are people. They have stories. We've been walking all over his property. Turns out at one point, you'll see a couple like lawnmowers and snowblowers and stuff. Turns out some guy said, "Hey, I'll pay you for your barn to store these." And he said, "Yeah, absolutely." And he said, "Yeah, I just need to sell them." And the guy just never came back. And that was like 30, 40 years ago. So, just remember, a lot of these guys have been screwed over so many times. And it's just, I mean, it's not that they're mean people, it's just they're just trying to defend their home from people who aren't really nice, you know. I've heard stories. He was telling us there've been people who've been stealing from him for years. He had a guy who came over to do some work on the house and said something about, you know, asked about something that he had, and then he stole it from him. And was telling him, "Oh yeah, I used to break into your barn all the time." So, you know, that's what I'm gonna say. Now, we did add fuel. I'm gonna show you a little bit. We added fuel and it's fired right up. So, not a bad little truck. It's got a little bit of rust, but for the area, she's not too bad, I would say. Well, that tire's still holding there, and that one's still holding there. So she's a big girl. She's an F250 custom. I'm missing the camper special badge, but no biggie. We're missing the mirrors. The nice gentleman has mirrors. He asked not to be mentioned by name, and we will respect that. He's got a lot of other cool stuff. There was a moped Ryan ended up buying. It's a case of everything's for sale. So I'm gonna end up buying a weed whacker because we need a weed whacker. And I'm also gonna end up there's an edger over there I want to buy, but more importantly, Dad's truck. So I'm disgusting, and you'll see this is just. I mean, this truck's been sitting here for 30 years. The guy bought it, drove it in, and there she sat. Missing a bumper, comes with a bumper. Needs a little bit of work, but I mean, hey. This one's a 74 with a title issue. I mean, it's a beautiful barn. She's just coming down. Birds. But so yeah.
Looks so much better with these ugly fucking brackets off the truck. You're gonna do your favorite, Glenn. Put anti-seize all over those.
Might not be able to seal the steering wheel. Billy, ain't you sent anything to Billy yet?
No, not yet. Yeah. What?
I thought it was full.
I swear to God, we filled it up that day. Alright. So, fuel pressure is around like 4 to 5. Vacuum is perfect. Like 21, 22 is fucking awesome. Timing, we already did the timing. But that that's your idle mixture screw. So on your 4 to 350, if your choke's not moving, check your idle screw. It might be pushed in all the way.